Yeah, you were talking about like why they actually follow him besides her. Sugetsu's got his own reasons that he's gonna try to.
But hold on a second. So when he recruited Jugo
in the cave,
he was just talking. There was no fight.
Jugo freaks out on him. You were there for.
Well, yeah, basically like he loses his mind and they fight in.
And then you find out that Jugo was related to Kimimaru.
Yeah, Kimimaru. But basically, he was like, I can't go out because I might just lose it. And Kimimaru was the one that would keep me grounded. And Sasuke was like, oh no, that's okay. We're good buddies. And Jugo was like, really? Well, I guess Kimimaru lives through you now, so I'll just follow you. And that's how it happened.
Because Kimimaru was the original vessels for Orochimaru.
But he's the new vessel.
But he's the new vessel, so he's the successor. But that's it. You know, that's they're not even.
So Jugo's a fucking moron, right?
Yeah,
he's a follower.
Got it. Yeah.
He has no self-ambition. He's just fucking lackey. That's very powerful.
I guess we have yet to see like what absorbing Orochimaru's power actually means. You know, like how much of him is there, / how much does he get? Does he inherit?
You just assume that he's this more badass now.
I guess, indescriptly, but yeah.
Jugo just said he spoke with any animals. He fucking speaks with birds. He's 16.
He talks to animals.
Yeah, it's Dr. Doolittle.
He talks to birds.
Oh God, Gohan. Blaze? The other thing too is like design-wise, there's just nothing going on with him. He's just kind of there. He's just wearing a shirt and pants. Like,
well, he just came out of prison. What do you expect?
I guess.
But they will have clothes after.
Okay. I don't need fucking JoJo. I just, you know, a little something.
Oh, let's go.
Damn, he fucking killed Manda. That's nuts.
Just like, I gotta save myself.
Yeah, no.
Expendable.
No, but the real kicker is Manda is like, fuck you.
Yeah,
like, I may didn't say those words, but whatever words he said, it's exactly that meaning.
He was really pissed off.
I guess, like, was he inside of it or just behind him?
I think inside. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And it's weird too because like I feel like for all the art and future stuff that I caught about future characters, I never saw anything related to this girl. Like I have no idea. I'm like, it was a what's her name?
Karen.
Yeah, that was completely out of nowhere. I was like, what?
Do you even know what her power is right now? Did it explain in the game yet?
The power 4.
You fight her and then you told me
she has chakra sensing abilities.
She can sense, yeah.
So if people come or try to track them, she can be like, oh, we're being followed. Oh, we're looking for someone. Oh, you might be over there.
Although splitting up to find him doesn't seem like, it feels like if you find him, then he found you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if this is a great plan there, buddy.
But anyways, that's the reason why he recruited Karen, because she can she can try to sense.
Yeah, she makes sense, right? That I can believe that. But like, I feel like the other two, you're not gonna sneak up on this motherfucker,
well,
right?
Jugo, you know, you must remember that he was like not the originator or of the curse seal.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in this moment he recruited him so he could have learn more about how to control the curse seal, or be better with the curse seal. That might be the reason why he recruited the Jugo.
Like, the only way to keep up with Naruto is to have your own game genie. Full of cheats. You got a fucking snake sacrifice. You got the Orochimaru powers. You got the seal.
I mean, you need a cheater to beat a cheater. That's why I'm talking about Naruto being the cheat you're talking about, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
You need those PEDs.
Oh, already?
Sasuke.
That was faster than I thought.
Oh my god. Wow, not even brother or...
So for all these years in the gap of aging, they never cross paths.
Except in that one hallway.
Hanging out in the cave.
Oof.
Okay, so the setting's a little bit different here. In the game, there seems to be in the forest, but in the anime, they're inside like a temple.
Okay. So I'm guessing Itachi's like, oh, you killed Deidara? You're probably pretty strong. Let's find out how strong you are.
Damn.
Yeah, so he's got his Mangekyo going right there, right? Yeah.
And I think they explained how you get the Mangekyo Sharingan, right? To activate it.
No.
Not in the game, but you probably never forgot it. But in the Naruto originals, no, let me think a little bit.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, no, they explained it. You know, in the original Naruto series, before Shippuden, the last fight between Sasuke and Naruto, and Sasuke won, but he didn't kill Naruto.
Yeah.
But they kept saying that it actually told him if you want to activate the Mangekyo Sharingan, then he needs to kill the closest person, his best friend, right?
God, I remember that now. I hated that so much. That was the single worst thing in the world. Oh my god, I deleted it from my brain. It was so bad. You have to kill your friends to get power. The powers are dependent on your fucking friendships. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? Motherfucker. Oh,
okay, you viewers have no idea what the face that Woolie is making right now. It's hilarious.
Please, no. God, no.
Oh, you're doing the Michael. Michael from The Office.
Oh, God, dude. Do you remember us going to the mall and we went to a food court so I could yell at you about how stupid that was when I got to that part. I remember years ago.
The mall? Are you talking about the Pacific Mall?
No. We went to a mall near the old place, where we used to hang out.
Right.
And I remember going off on how dumb it was that you had to be friends to get that power. Oh boy! All right.
Anyway, that particular scene, but it was showing that he already killed his best friend. We just don't know who it is yet.
And the full dialogue that they revealed in that flashback was him giving him the step-by-step details, and every other moment of that flashback was just him like truncating it to say, you know, run, fear me, hate me, and come back and show when you're powerful or whatever. But we didn't see the actual. So first you find a best friend, get real close,
and then
stab it in the back.
You take that Nick's soul.
I hate it so much. I hate it.
あれは紛れもない現実だった。今の俺は昔の俺とは違う。あんたを消す。その力が俺にはある。
Chill, bro.
I mean, I gotta say, one of the dopest things, one of the big sells, right, outside of the obvious, like, Rock Lee and so on, is the moment of, I find him in the hallway, he pulls out the Chidori, and it's, like, extreme to the point of, like, skin getting ripped and whatever, and he shoves it in the wall and runs and peels the wall as he's coming up to him, and then he just grabs the wrist, like, get the fuck out of here, boy, you know, like that was,
That's
like,
cute.
I was like, ah, that's pretty dope, that's pretty dope.
あの夜の悪夢を今ここでこの俺が
I'm kind of wondering, like, am I displaced in time? Like, I don't remember if this fight's coming this soon.
I assumed we'd build up to this, you know, a little bit later, but I guess it's going down now. Yeah. Unless there's like a pre-fight and then the real fight, but there was already a pre-fight. So this might be the pre-fight to the pre-fight.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm surprised that they're engaging like this.
Okay, so no super move, no final awakening. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool.
Wow. Some vampire shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I remember like having the early games on GameCube being like, what are you gonna do when you have to like give Itachi moves that we haven't seen yet, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a whole like thing that like I'm surprised they found a way to give him a move set, but it was really like basic shit as far as like not showing off too much because the manga hadn't actually come up with those moves yet.
Right.
You know? And the same pretty much goes like anytime a character hasn't had their big final battle that reveals too much about them. But like he did have the crow thing.
So slick.
Just land the fucking thing. There we go.
Yeah, that waiting quote does not make sense in terms of whatever's happening right now.
And this fight didn't get into big deal mode, so yeah, no, clearly. It'd be if they just treated that like the whole thing and then just moved on with the story. I'm fucking quitting this LP. I'm done. I'm tapping because this game is just the wrong way to do it. Like if this is the moment, and so on and so forth. Also, I was looking at this loading screen.
Yeah, I'm about to say
the spoilers all over that loading screen.
I wouldn't say it's spoilers, but because if when you see it, you don't know what it is.
But
so that's not
it's
spoiler.
Clearly fucking Sharon Gans and Boruto Gans and Mangekyo Gans and
bullshit Gens.
Yeah, I was able to tell that much.
Please.
Come on.
Yeah, that was probably a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't remember this fight specifically, but like I said earlier, that was not the place where they would settle it.
Can you fight my Raven clone? Yes, I can. I see.
It's got Suigetsu? Yeah.
カリンがサスケのチャクラと大きいチャクラがぶつかってるって言い出してね。気になって来てみたんだよ。
Do they ever touch on or elaborate on the whole thing where the fact that God, what am I trying to think of? When he does Chidori later on with the curse version, it becomes like crows sounding. It sounds like crows cawing instead of birds chirping. Do you know what I'm talking about?
When it goes from like
I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't think so.
Okay, that never becomes a detail.
I don't even think that's a thing.
The final Rasengan versus the Rasengan versus his Chidori that creates that weird multi-dimensional math orb in the on the water. Like when he does that black Chidori, like the sounds coming off of it sound like crows instead of birds.
Do you remember that? I mean, the same. Do you remember hearing crows?
In the anime, I remember hearing caw, caw, caw. Like I remember it was specifically done that way.
Oh, okay, but I did not pay attention
as
to that.
As an upgrade to the 1,000-bird naming convention, which lightning sounds like birds and so on and so forth. Okay, all right, well. Because I was like, oh, Itachi has his ravens too, so I don't know. You're dead, bro, but you're a good narrator.
So we got a little taste of Itachi here.
So that wasn't much in the actual.
That didn't tell you anything. Yeah. Just a message. Go meet there. And in fact, I don't even remember that in the anime. So maybe this was a filler. Like I'm not filler, but extra thing in the game that they added. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I suppose in the comment section they will tell me I'm wrong. Okay.
It's fine. It seems legit.
So you're right about that Chidori thing. Like
you looked it up, yeah.
He was able to pull out chakra from the cursed seal of heaven, and he used a flapping Chidori or a black Chidori.
Black
Chidori.
And it's stronger, darker, and it sounds more like flapping wings than chirping birds.
So the sound effect changes when he's charging it up in that final fight. I remember it being like, again, I remember the sound of crows cawing, and I remember they whatever, like that stuck with me because I was like, oh, is that gonna become like a theme? But yeah.
Fuck these nuts.
I mean, you must have seen it, but it's like the most anticlimactic thing about the entire fucking adventure is like on the way to the most tense battle ever where your friends are about to die. You gotta forage for berries, though. Don't forget to forage for those berries.
Okay, we got the radar. Whoa, who was laughing there?
Oh.
Cat!
Shigetsu, what do you got to say about this?
No, bro, I'm on the VIP list. Let me in, bro. Come on. I got my Timbs on.
Yeah.
I got the sword that shows.
My belt buckle is showing.
What are you talking about? This nigga in the back ain't got no shoes. You ain't getting no service.
There you go. There you go. Talk to him.
忘れたか？ほおずき満月の弟、ほおずき水月だよ。
Ooh. Is he gonna talk some shit? Oh my.
サスケの帰りを待つのはなんだから、暇つぶしに楽しく遊んでもらえないかな。
お兄さんと違いやんちゃですね。少し削ってあげましょう。ああ、お仲間も参加されるようならどうぞご自由に。
Oh wow.
うずうずして仕方ないよ。さっさと始め
He didn't say no, so that must be they assist in the fight.
Definitely. Are you ready? Yeah, you seem healthy.
Are you ready?
I mean,
I am ready.
He didn't really elaborate on his beef, but I assume he's, you know, it's out for his own vengeance or whatever the fuck. But that's what? That's 1, 2, wait.
2 what?
3.
Swords?
That's 3 swords that we've seen so far.
What's the third one?
Zabuza.
That's Zabuza's sword.
Is that
Suikatsu has Zabuza's sword.
that is exactly, is that specifically
Zabuza's sword.
I thought it was another that was really similar to it. Is that exactly it?
How did they obtain in the game? How did they do it? How did they obtain? How did Sequits? Does it even explain how how Suigetsu gets that sword?
No.
Ooh, okay. Well, in the anime,
Go for it.
when Sasuke recruited Suigetsu, he said, "I need something first before we go. What? I need the sword." So they went.
Wait, hold on a second. Did we see that and I just forgot, Reggie?
I think he goes in the castle or something.
Did we see him get the sword?
So they went to the village where the bridge, you know, the Great Naruto Bridge.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely didn't see that.
But you know, do you know what the Great Naruto Bridge is?
The one from the beginning, right?
From Naruto in the beginning when he fought with Zabuza
Haku.
the guy Haku, right?
Yes.
And the bridge was made in honor for
they
Naruto.
named it after him. Yes.
Well, those two went back there to grab the sword.
Okay.
So in this game, it's just recruit, come with me. You already have the sword. Okay, let's go. Right in the game.
So he went to the bridge, and the sword was on the bridge.
Well, the sword was stolen by bandits.
Yeah, like some boss.
And then they had to fight them, and it was like Sasuke was it was a test for Sasuke to see if Suigetsu was worthy of being following for Sasuke.
And so he had no weapon before that.
No.
Okay, well I guess having Zabuza's sword makes you kind of cooler. I guess if I did know that, then I forgot last time, but I definitely feel like I assumed it was a different but similar sword. It's quite literally Zabuza's sword. Okay.
And when they go to defeat the bosses, I think Sasuke uses, like he knew that the sword was stolen, and he used that to test Suigetsu to see if he was worthy.
Was worthy or not.
And the reason why, does Suigetsu explain specifically why he wants to go get the sword?
He likes swords.
Just now, from back then, I'm not sure. But just now, he just told that his big brother was a member of the Seventh.
Yes, he explains that. But he's big. But like so, because he's been talking about Mangetsu, right? Like his brother, I guess. But he doesn't specifically explain that anything about Zabuza or how
he's not he's not related to Zabuza at all.
Yeah,
he just wanted the sword.
He just wanted the sword.
The sword, yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't know if it was explained back at the moment there why he wanted the sword or what's his goal.
I assumed he wants to be one of the 7 swordsmen.
Because these swords are
But
passed down
not
from
exactly
generation
that.
to generation.
Yes, it is that generation to generation, but
Okay.
no, not that to family, to new members. If one member dies, there's somebody else replace that member. But I might be wrong on this. But I think we see him, as I recall, he wanted to make his own 7 Swords of the Mist. So he has to do that. He has to collect all
the
7,
seven, kill them all, and then replace them with his people.
Well, be the leader and he has his own group.
Okay, that's fair.
But the boss thing, I think that was actually filler.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that happens in the manga.
You might be right, because in the manga I stopped.
Okay, the manga, I don't remember that part. I think it was like actually filler. He just goes to the grave and he finds a sword and he takes it.
Okay. And anything about the fact that he's got to keep sipping on water?
Well, water-based
he's a water-based
motherfucker.
guy.
Yeah.
And I guess what, like, it's like Choji eating, it's like the source of his power.
Yeah.
Well, if you saw his face up close, he has like sharp teeth.
Yeah, he's got the same teeth that
Kisame also said
has,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, because he's like a short character.
Yeah. In the same way that Kisame is a fucking shark. But is he? We never find out, do we? Are you a human or a fucking shark? What is the
Just
deal?
tell us,
deal?
Are you a fish or not?
Are you a mermaid or not?
Are you a human being or are you just a fucking shark? So far I'm convinced he's just a fucking shark.
Oh.
So this is a completely separate location from the Uchiha corner of Konoha, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Which is clearly the most booming part of the city.